In my PBL project, I will create a board game using linear quadratic functions and other topics like functional relationships, properties of functions, and inequalities. The main purpose of this board game is to allow the observer to more sufficiently analyze the mathematical components of the world in a more complex and accurate way. Here are the rules for the game that I created. Brain Freeze is a fast-paced game for competitive math lovers. With 1 minute per answer, 2 to 6 players race to answer each question of increasing difficulty. But don't miss a question or you'll be frozen on the spot for the next turn. Each player who makes the correct answer moves ahead 1 square. The player to answer first and correctly moves ahead 2 squares. Land on a blizzard square and answer a high difficulty question for points. The first way to reach 30 points and/or the finished square wins. A mix of Monopoly, Candyland, and Snakes and Ladders, Brain Freeze is a blast. Rules. Players can throw dice or choose by guessing a number to see who will be the first player. The first player will be able to choose a difficulty, easy, medium, or hard. Everyone will be able to guess the answer at once. The first person to give the correct answer will be able to move 2 moves, and every player after will move 1 space. After 1 minute has ended and all the players have answered, the first person to answer correctly will be able to choose the difficulty of the round. Players who have answered incorrectly after the time is up will be frozen for the next turn. Every 5 squares, there will be a free zone to skip a turn and move up 1 space. Every corner square will be an expert question of maximum difficulty. Answer correctly and move ahead 3 squares. The first player to return to start will win. For my ELA component, I wrote a narrative essay that describes my personal experience with board games. Connecting math and games can be very influential in minds unstimulated by lectures and paper assignments. You can read the whole story on my website. For my social studies component, I wrote an essay presenting a brief history of the board game. All in all, through cultural and geographical change, the essence of a board game has stayed relatively similar nonetheless. You can read the full essay on my website. Thanks for watching.